am an author, a poet, a Bharatanatyam dancer, and a history researcher. I make videos about book reviews and book recommendation. So if you are new to my channel, do subscribe and watch more videos that I will be posting. Today I am reviewing a very interesting book. This book is named The Little Book of Hygge. I came across this book while I was searching for lifestyle and home decor tips. So I found a word repeating in all the search interest. It is Hygge, spelled as Hygge, pronounced as Hygge. Hygge is the latest internet trend. For those of you who do not know, Hygge comes from the Scandinavian countries, especially from Denmark, as written in this book, The Little Book of Hygge. So Hygge is what they live their culture according to. It is the basis of the Danish culture. The word Hygge is defined in this book in a very simple way. Hygge means being consciously cozy, surrounding yourself with warmth and finding happiness in simple things. This is what Hygge basically means. So by applying principles of Hygge in every aspect of your life, you can make a positive change in your life. This is what this book is all about. So without any delay, let me begin with the book review of The Little Book of Hygge. So I must say the first thing about this book is that it has some really beautiful illustrations. It is very cute, and when you read a book, you don't just read it for the content. You read it because reading it is a whole experience. You read it as a whole experience. You want to take in the book, you want to take in its alignment, you should take in its layout. And this is why I feel that writers and publishers must focus on the layout and the alignment of the book, because that can change everything. That can make reading into a relaxing or a therapeutic activity, like done in this book. The layout of the book, the illustrations, the graphics, they are just perfect, simply perfect, and they are very beautiful and cute. So I would definitely say that you should read it in a hardbound version. Unfortunately, I had to stick with the ebook version because I could not go out, and right now we have a lockdown going on in Mumbai, which is pretty severe because of the COVID pandemic. So I found the online version of it, the ebook version of it, but I really wish that I would have read the physical version of it, because the illustrations and the layout is just so amazing. Even while I was reading it on my Kindle, it was such a treat to read. Believe me, it was a beautiful book. So definitely this is one tip from me, that please do read it in its hardbound or paperback version. I'm not sure which one it is, but please do read it as a physical copy, because this book is worth that. Now moving on to how this book affected me, or how this book changed my life. Hygge does not talk about making drastic changes in your life, or just about including something which you haven't done. It is not a very revolutionary concept. However, it does advocate something which has been truly revolutionary. It advocates going back to basics. It talks about finding happiness in simple things and living for those simple pleasures in life. For example, this book says that the most Hygge-ish activity that you can do is drinking a cup of warm tea, or watching an episode of your favorite series. These are small things. These are the things which every single one of us can do. So I really love that this book does not take an approach of telling you to do something drastic, or to change your life, or to make your life, to do things, to transform your things. It does not claim to do that. Yet at the same time, it just says that it just asks us to be a little bit more mindful and find joy in the simple things. And that is what I loved about this book. If you are someone who is tired of reading those self-help books which asks you to change or which asks you to just make transformations in your life, then I feel you would definitely like Hygge, because this book does not do that. Instead, this book asks you to look around in your life, to look within yourself, and to be a bit more mindful so you can enjoy the simple pleasures of your life and find happiness. You do not need more things to be happy. You just need to be happy with what you have. And this is an important message I feel in today's consumerist world. I am totally loving this going back to minimalism trend, be it with Hygge or be it with KonMari method. And personally, I am all in for minimalism. So any book which promotes minimalism or any ideology related to it, I totally love it. And the best part about this is that Hygge combines two of my favorite things, minimalism and self-care. So Hygge is all about self-care, Hygge is all about relaxation. So again, those are the things which I love. So is it any surprise why I like this book? It talks about going back to basics. It talks about simplicity, like I mentioned earlier. So a Hygge activity is something which you can do mindfully, something that brings you joy, something that you love doing, and something that fills your life with joy, warmth, and happiness. So the more basic or simple a task is or a thing is, the more Hygge it is. Hygge does not believe in just transforming your life or buying stuff. Hygge believes in small things, in ambience, in atmosphere. The most you might have to spend for Hygge is to buy candles for illuminating, and sometimes candles are not even that expensive. So what is one of the most Hygge activities? For example, if you like writing, like I like writing, so writing is a journal is more Hygge-ish, as in it has more Hygge rather than writing on a computer or on a phone or tablet or whatever. So anything which takes you back to basics is Hygge-ish, and I personally needed a lot of that in my life, going back to basics, the simplicity, the minimalism. So I was really happy to do that. Let me just rate the book with the Gautami scale. So in terms of novelty, Hygge scores a 9 on 10 because I had never read about Hygge, nor did I read much about the culture in Denmark. But this book, it gave me a glimpse into this. It gave me a glimpse into a whole new culture. It gave me a glimpse into a whole new practice. And it gave me a new insight for which I adore this book. And that is why, in terms of novelty, it scores a 9 on 10. In terms of understanding, again it scores a 9 on 10 because it is written in a very easy and simple and relatable way. So definitely give this a read. In terms of skill, basic, which means the author's skill, it is an 8 on 10. The author is the CEO of Happiness Research Institute in Copenhagen. So for that purpose, this has gotten an 8 on 10. In terms of emotion, it scores 7 on 10. Normally, self-help books do not evoke strong emotions because they are more logical in nature and they give you a lifestyle purpose, or they give you logical steps. Basically, they are not very emotional as novels are. However, Hygge is one of those exceptions because it is a book which made me really happy. I was so happy and relaxed while reading it just because of the layout, because of the content, and because of just so many simple examples. That book really did make me happy. So hence, I am saying that this book gets a 7 on 10. Technical score, it is a 3 on 10. While it is written in a simple way, however, I feel that not everyone is going to like it, because you see, minimalism and not everybody's cup of tea. Not everyone can follow that lifestyle. Like some of the people still rely on material things to give them pleasure, to give them happiness, and you can't really argue with those people or try to change them. So I feel those kind of conscious audiences are very few, and again, the kind of audiences who would really want to introspect and look within, they are fewer. So I feel this book is catered to those people who truly want to change their lives, who truly want to transform themselves. It is not catered for those people who want to find a quick solution. So hence, I would recommend this book to those people. If you are one of those people like myself who really wants to enhance and enrich the experience of your everyday life, not just transform it but enrich it and go in for the long haul and practice mindfulness, then this book is definitely the one for you. You should read it. And the only problem I had with this book, it's not even the negative point, is that a lot of things I could not implement in my house, because as much as I love the rug decor, the furs and everything, I could not do that in my home in Mumbai because of the climate issue. That being said, the important part is to take the essence of the book and to inculcate in your life, which I did, I feel, and that has made me really, really happy as a person. So do give it a read, do try it, and if you read it and if you apply Hygge in life, let me know how you find it.